Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Welcome to another episode of The View from the Afternoon. They just keep looking better and better. Hello, Mary.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah, good. Are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. Excellent.
What are we doing today?
So today we are revisiting some of our old school memories from primary school, the best years. And we're going to start with a book from you, which is this year 1 or 2?
So this is my year 2 English book, if memory serves. So a bit of context. I started school in England in year 2 after living in Germany till I was 6. And it was a weird transitional period for me. I was a bit awkward. I was a bit weird. It might find that hard to believe now, but I was a bit of a fucking freakazoid. And I used to do some really weird and strange work in comparison to the other kids in the school. So what we thought for this episode, we would go through this book. Mary would lead and read it and explore it and just kind of quiz me on what the hell I was thinking. So this is 6-year-old me, fresh off the boat, into school where he doesn't know anyone. We've got a bag full of shit like this. So if you like this, let us know and we'll do some more. Give us your feedback on how this looks as well. Looks like I'm watching a professional unboxing here. I see Mary's nice new nails on there.
Please do not rinse me about the nails, because when you look close at them, I did them myself and they're so bad.
They look great on here.
Well, good. I hope the quality maintains.
They look great on here.
Right, brilliant.
All right, so if you wanna just
let's dive in. So it looks like this is a spelling exercise, maybe.
Yeah.
So
cool.
You're just writing about a van. A red van with red wheels and a white windscreen. Your spelling's bad. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick up the spelling, but it's atrocious. I mean, you are like 8 here, but still.
Well, why don't you read through it with your finger so that they can see where to look? Okay. So where does it start? What's the top bit?
Well, it starts by saying a van.
Right.
And then you put a red van, which I think that means red. And then you write a red van with red wheels.
Uh-huh. Sounds good so far.
A red van with red wheels and a white rind screen. That's like quite German, isn't it? Rind screen. Like.
But it don't mean that, obviously. It means just windscreen, right?
A red van with red wheels and a white windows and a white back window and a red exhaust. That's how you spell exhaust. EGSORST.
Yeah?
And a red steering rail.
Real.
Rear, yeah.
Wheel?
Real. I'm assuming that's what it means.
Why would it have a white windscreen?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, your teacher liked it. She said excellent work. So compared to the...
Can't argue with that, can you? Can't argue with that. So this looks to be a poem or a story about my teacher.
Yeah, so we both had the same teacher, Miss Cosgrove. So you were writing about her dress.
She was a bit sexy, wasn't she?
She was ace, proper ace.
Wonder where she is now.
I know, I'd love to know. Yeah, she was our reception. Oh, you want to be in a reception?
She was my year 2
Year
one.
2, right. Miss Cosgrove has a slicky dress.
Bet she does.
Miss Cosgrove, he's a slicky dress, and she is very kinder.
Kind.
Yeah. Miss Cosgrove has a slicky dress, and she is very kind.
Does it not say silky dress?
I'm sure that's what you mean. I'm sure that's what... You know what? That might even be what it says. It might even be what it says. And she wears high heels and a black T-shirt.
Yeah, too right she does.
She was gorgeous, wasn't she? And blacky brownie titsy tights.
There she is. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I went in the house of horrors. It was not scary. I ruined a pack of Smarties.
Smarties.
Yeah. And you put toe, but she's kind of swapped around the O and the W. So, and 2 foot Paul.
Footballs.
Picture. I honestly don't know. I got a bun. It was a chocolate bum. It looks like a duck bum. I got Mary a car.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks. And then I went home. What a successful day.
So it does just sound like a good day, doesn't it?
Oh, this is your Christmas list.
Yes, here we go. Now we're fucking playing with power.
Dear Santa, I would like Titanic.
Wouldn't we all like the Titanic?
Garage. Guessing the garage for all the cars you're buying.
Yeah, no doubt.
Clothes. Probably clothes, isn't it?
Do you reckon?
Pens.
Need pens?
Lego Technic.
Gotta have the Lego Technic.
Torch. A torch, I think.
Okay.
Cars.
To go in the garage.
Football. A glow stick.
I got loads of them now.
Stick.
If only I could see where I ended up.
X-brand yo-yo.
Probably a brand of yo-yo. Yo-yos were the craze in year
actually,
2.
Yeah. A pencil sharpener. CD. By anyone.
Or blank.
Zoom. I have no idea what that could possibly say.
Zombie?
Maybe. Ferrari.
Ferrari?
Fold.
Ford?
Oh, yeah. Sunglasses.
Got loads of them now.
Yeah. Game book. Did you mean a Game Boy?
Don't know.
Aftershave. You spell it AFD shave.
Got some of that this Christmas.
Compiot.
got loads of computers now. Compiot.
It's like your little Russian boy.
Compiot.
Hat.
Got loads of hats.
Ruler. Let's spell ROOLR. Gloves. I think that's what that is. I hope your reindeers are okay and as specially Rodolph.
Well, I do hope Rodolph's doing all right.
Oh, you've gone a bit weird here and done it upside down. Oh, you've written another letter to Santa.
I really wanted the computer.
Dear Santa, I hope your reindeer is okay. I will give you this on Christmas Day. I will leave you something. Love from Robert.
Sounds
nice
like a threat.
Picture of Santa there.
He looks good, man. Flip it. God, it's an old book, that, isn't it?
It is.
24 years old, that book.
Wow.
Mad.
This looks like a little story. Nice little picture there as well. The Fox and the Stork. Once upon one time.
One time.
God, your writing has gone so small from the... Once upon one time, a fox had invited a stork for dinner. When she came for dinner, he played a trick on her and won. And won something, the stork. What does that mean? Invited the fox.
The stork invited the fox, and what? So what? Won something. The stork invited the fox for tea.
Right, how silly me. And she played a trick on him too. And your teachers asked, what were the tricks?
Is that where I ended the story?
Yeah. Always leaving one more. The fox had 2 plates, and the fork had
The stork.
The stork had a big jug.
What a great couple of tricks.
Wow. It's like Jackass in here. And then she's written, try to write bigger, Rob. Poor woman having to mark your work.
You just bring it a bit further down into the frame.
This way.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks a bit deep.
Yeah.
I wish I could be a good person. Spelled PIRSN. Person. Because I would get nice things. Not for any good reasons, just so you can profit from it. I wish I went on a big ship because I like it.
I've literally just come off a big ship.
Have you?
Well, to
yeah.
To come to Germany. It's come to England.
I wish I was a TV star because I would be cool.
Kind of.
And then she said, what would you do if you were cool? And then you put, I would wear cool clothes.
I'm pretty much there,
You've
I've manifested it. I've manifested it. What's with Star of David all the way around the fucking...
Couple of crosses too.
What is going on there? Not to do with the story.
I'm just going to read this.
Yep, okay.
The hare and the porcupine.
The hare and the
hare
porcupine.
And the porcupine. One day there lived some hares that met a porcupines. They decided to have a races. The porcupines were cheating, so he got the golden penny. The end.
So much omitted from that. How are they cheating? Who got the golden penny? What is the golden penny?
Is this a drawing that relates to the story?
Yeah, that looks like to be the race.
Oh, it's like the rabbit and the hare, innit? The hare and the porcupine.
I
They're on
guess.
a race.
No, the rabbit and the hare is both the same thing, aren't they? Rabbit and a hare is the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking of the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah, that would done.
If memory serves, that story is there's two porcupine and a hare, and there's a porcupine at either end at race, and the hare's running, and he gets to the end of the race, sees the porcupine's already there, but it's the other porcupine.
Sounds great. Can't believe I've missed it.
Well, you have heard it now.
It's so strange that from one page to the other, you just decide to write really small. Like, I wonder what's going on in your head.
That is small.
I'm going to have to...
That is very small.
This is called Magic Wellies. A wellies, a yellow wellies. Oh, I think this is meant to be a song because you've written little music notes in between the
Oh,
words.
yes.
A wellies, a yellow wellies. A yellow welly with green on it.
It's an interesting time signature, this song.
A welly with green on it and red on it too. A welly, a yellow welly. A yellow welly with green on it. A welly, yellow welly with green and red on it.
What? What's the teacher written there?
She put better.
Better than what? She's drawn magnifying glass as well.
You've drawn a little picture. I don't know who this is meant to be because you don't wear glasses. You never have you? So
No.
Red hat, mouth, arms. Look how short that arm is. Little nose. This must have been what you were wishing.
Must be me.
Thin body. Yeah, it's definitely you. Adidas boots.
Good lad.
You wrote flies instead of fleas and your teacher had to correct you. Another story. Once there lived a man called Lou. He wore glasses and a cap and even Adidas boots. Oh, this is Lou. This is Lou. And he wasn't... You kind of scribbled that out. Out with people, he has red eyes. I really don't know. But the police put him in jail. He was sad and appeared deceived and appeared to be good. He was in jail there.
There he is. My guy.
This is a letter. Dear Wicked Witch of the West, don't turn me into a frog because I will live in water and I'll always be...
Frogs are amphibious.
Yeah, no, and I'll always be something in water and I'll be green and I'll get stuck in the seaweed and I will be damp, cold and soggy. That's your frog. It's like a snowman at the same time.
That's the Wicked Witch, you fucking idiot. It's got the witch's hat on.
I forgot the witch was in the story, to be honest.
She's the main antagonist of the whole story.
Alligator pie. Alligator pie. Alligator pie. If I do not get some, I think I'll die. Give away the her graze.
The green grass.
The green grass. Give away the sky. But do not give away my alligator pie. Alligator stew, alligator stew. If I do not get some, I don't know what I'll do. Give away a furry hat. Give away my shoe. But don't give my alligator stew. I thought it was a pie.
It was a pie in the first verse. It's stew now, isn't it?
Did you make that up?
I don't know. I can remember it, though.
Alligator soup, alligator soup. If I don't get some, I think I'll droop and give away my hockey stick. Give away my hoop, but don't give away my alligator soup. What do you think about alligator pie? I will not like it because it's got alligators in.
That's a good point. God help that page.
Oh my God. I thought this might be like cheats at first. Down, up. Down, up, ran. I mean, should I read it like
I think
this?
you read it down, across, and then up.
Down and up. I mean, that could say anything.
Seesaw. Down and up, the seesaw goes, and so do UFOs.
Howard de Tross.
Now read across.
Now read across.
No. What? Right, so there's two columns of text. Read one of them down and then the next one up to down. I mean, down to up.
The seesaw goes up and fucking hell.
See the teacher's comment on there.
Oh, and it goes on the
Did
next
you just see the
page.
teacher's comment?
Untidy.
Untidy.
I mean,
God help you.
so that's saying the same thing on this page about
Oh,
seesaw.
because it was untidy. So I've done
so
it.
you've done it again.
Can you frame it? Just bring it a bit further down. Oh, sorry, up. There you go.
So
can you read the poem, please, properly? I worked hard on that.
I will, yeah, but it is the exact same as the poem that was on the other page.
I feel like the artisticness was missed, though.
Up and down, the seesaw goes, and so do UFOs. Up and down, the seesaw goes. Indeed, oh yes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. So this is called The Big Parcel. Once upon a time, there lived a family. One day, there was a knock at the door.
I've spelt door right there, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was me. It was a postman. Special delivery, he said. They opened it. There was sowed. There planted. There was some. I really just don't know what this says. How can you tell?
I'm just guessing because there's a picture of a tree there.
You're right. There was a seed. There planted it, and it keep grow. It had fruit on it with gold in.
God help my teacher. There you go.
Whoa. Oh, it's upside down again. Is that good?
Yeah.
Milestone visit. At playtime, Mrs. Cosgrove came to get me. We went on Double decker to Milestone School first. I went into the ball pool second. I got changed into my trunks and went into the swimming pool. When we got out, we went to Beeston School and went home. Milestone School. What's that?
Never heard of that. I think I was gaslighting the teacher in that one.
It's not like you. When I grow up, I would like to be a cat. That can't be right. A car maker.
Right.
Because I'll own a factory. I would make Audis.
You can't just make another car.
I would get lots of money. I would send it on my own car and a bike.
Have you seen how the teachers corrected Audis?
Yeah.
Have you seen what I wrote the first time?
Yeah, you'd put the logo.
The Audi badge.
Yeah. It's too hard to spell.
This was before Audis were like nice cars as well.
Really?
Audi has only been like a desirable brand for like not that long in the grand scheme of things.
That surprises me, but I don't really know anything about cars. I've gone upside down, haven't I?
Yeah.
One windy day I went out and it was so windy I couldn't walk because the wind was blowing me along. It was so strong. It was wind like a tornado. It was blowing my sister along too.
You remember?
No, what, that one windy day back in...
Back in 98? 97 maybe?
No, if you were in primary school.
Well, if I was 6, 98 it was. Would have been 1998.
Oh, but I was 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. This'll be good. If I win the lottery.
Yes.
If I win the lottery, I'd buy a limousine because I could take myself on trips.
Take myself.
I know, what a loser. And I'll buy a tank so I could shoot people. How did you not get like diagnosed?
This was a nicer
something?
time when not everything needed diagnosing and you
God.
could just be a person.
It is mad though.
Instead of a label.
If you did grow up today, they would have given this to someone and been like,
I'd
oh
be
my
on,
God.
They'd be giving me tablets.
Yeah,
and
it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I would buy a tank so that I can shoot people and make the wars. And I'd buy a guitar.
Yeah, rock and roll.
So I could be in a group.
And it looks like I've drawn a picture of a violin there.
Yeah. Very long. Look at the limo.
It's a stretch.
Last page.
All right. Good luck.
Once upon a time, there lived a person called Molly. In the daytime, she was a teacher. At nighttime, she was a wrestler. First, she played against pretty guy Malt. I really don't know what that is. But you've drawn a wrestling. And she's got one massive arm.
Can't see. Bring it up. She's a wrestler, isn't she? She had muscly arm.
But yeah, that's that book done.
What was your favourite story in that book?
I think the letter to Santa was probably my favourite.
That was good. Any reflections before we move on to the next book?
No. Have you got anything to say about it?
It's weird because I must have read it in the last 10 years because I seem to remember quite a bit of it. So we've only got one more book, and this is like I'll show you. Oh, just keep talking.
Well, that's so much pressure. Fucking hell. God, you did this to me last time. You had to cut it out because I just went full on aughty.
It's all right, I've got the book.
Thank God. Ooh.
So it's a bigger book, this. So what you're going to have to do is, whatever page you're looking at, keep it just in that frame.
Yeah, cool.
So it looks like they bundled 4 topics into one here. All the arts, music, art, history and geography.
Oh, the classic arts, yeah.
So this is year 2 as well.
Right, okay.
So same year, same time, same age.
A long time ago, I would live in a cave. Excellent.
Look at the use of space on that page. So it looks like this is me and Grandma.
A little side-by-side comparison.
Comparison. Choose your fighter. Bearing in mind, I'm still alive, so I had the last laugh.
So, Rob, I go to school. I can do the literacy hour. Well, that's debatable. I have lots of teeth. I have sweets.
Oh, that's a strong contender there.
What's she bringing to the table?
She don't look as good as me, that's for sure.
You definitely took more time with you. My grandma doesn't eat a stonk.
Doesn't go to school. Is it not that?
Yeah, it is.
Because it's based off the first line of mine.
Complete sense. Now I've read down. My grandma doesn't have literacy hour.
So stupid.
I know. My grandma doesn't have new teeth. And then eat sweets. It's written by your teacher because you just couldn't be bothered.
Who are you choosing?
It's a tough one. Purely on the fact that you're alive, it'd just be you.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Let us know in the comments. Choose your fighter.
I mean, I can't work out what this is even meant to be. They're not words. They are just...
What do you mean they're not words?
It looks like you've just written a bunch of letters. This is one word. This whole thing is one word.
No, it's not. What's the title?
OWH, who? Ad flanch.
What's the first word?
OWH.
Our, hoop, and... Fanch?
Could this be German?
No. Give it here. Let me have a glance. Let me have a quick look at this. Our hoop. Our first hoop was on the... So it looks like we're doing a hunt for some hula hoops. So that it starts by saying our first hoop, and then the other one starts with our second hoop. So it must be about finding the hoops.
Our first hoop was on the on the pot. The second hoop was on. You've gone back to that tiny writing in this.
Well, I need to fit it in. I can't go on to the second line.
Our third.
I don't know where the first two are.
Fuck knows. Our third hoop was on the... Well, that was meant to say garden. And you wrote the number 4, 9, RD. And she's corrected it as garden. Our fourth hoop was on the field.
Thank you, finally.
Our fifth hoop was on steps. Our sixth hoop was on the mud.
There you go.
Wow. Thank God we got through that.
Look how fancy that letter Y is.
Wow. My history. My top favourite thing was being born.
That was good.
And when my dad bought me my remote control car.
It was good, that.
Yeah. I like staying up late. And Miss Cosgrove wrote, so do I.
I bet you do.
Cheeky.
I bet you do.
Oh, a picture of your bedroom.
Of my what?
Bedroom.
Of my what?
Bedroom.
What we got in the room?
So, some books up here.
Mm-hmm.
Curtains. Toys, more curtains. That can't be curtains then if you've got two.
It was Waincliffe Place. I had 2 massive windows in my room.
Oh. Wardrobe. Door. Bed.
Look at scale. Look at size of bed compared to door.
Jesus Christ.
Christ almighty.
So we've got a picture that Rob's drawn of a dinosaur. In caveman days, you would eat animal and live in a cave. This would be past Victorian days. Wow.
It was before Victorian
That's
days.
all very good, yeah. Why are you obsessed with caves?
It was obviously part of the work that I didn't just get to do whatever I wanted. It was obviously the work that we were tasked with.
We've written about living in a cave on 3 different pages.
2.
3 now.
Oh, shit.
Dino days. No sweetie.
Oh, damn.
No pens.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you loved pens. You had
I
an
was
obsession
obsessed with pens.
No electricity.
I was trying to have a black line there.
No cars. But you did have dinsars.
I thought we'd have them in the dino days.
Dinsar sings.
Is that a dinosaur egg, maybe?
I think it will be, yeah. And caveman and cave.
We can't have one without the other, can you?
No.
Let's say COVID.
It could do, actually.
Oh my God.
Wow. You predicted it?
What does it actually say?
Cold. I think. Oh,
Because
so
the other one says hot.
yeah, so this is what you'd wear if you're cold.
Arcteryx.
Gloves.
Yep.
Woolly jumper.
Mm.
Well, you didn't really say that. You put woolly ump. Eskimo suit.
Bit racist.
Hat.
Yeah, true.
And then if you're hot, you'd wear sun cream. Well,
If
we
only I
all
had
know that's
listened.
not the case. A cap, shorts, and underpants. You only wear underpants when it's hot.
Should be wearing them every day. Then what's going on there? Am I practicing my J's?
Yeah, I think you'd be having so I think you had a problem with the J for the jump. I think you wrote it backwards. So you were just doing a couple of exercises there.
I've got them on lockdown now.
Yeah, that's really good.
God. Just bring it up a bit. Cool.
So this looks like you're just saying what different transport things are. So taxi.
What is it? Oh, right, okay.
Right, transport, taxi. What is it used for? A taxi is used for giving you lifts to the shops.
True.
Who uses it? The taxi driver and people.
The taxi driver was not requirement for that question.
And then we've got, I think that's a double-decker bus.
Mm-hmm.
What is it used for? To take people far away. Who uses it? People and the bus driver.
The paw.
Yeah. And then we've got a bendy bus.
Just the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just the interchangeable with a double-decker bus.
Does everyone have a bendy bus? Because I think that was exclusive to Beeston, wasn't it?
So they were exclusive. They weren't even in Leeds. And then when we were in year 3, they started them in Beeston. And then they discontinued. People will have seen bendy bus, though.
All right.
Let us know if you got bendy bus in your city. What is a bendy bus? You're about to find out.
Well, it's used for a fire. It wasn't a bendy bus. It were a fire engine. It were a fire engine.
Of course, I wondered where the bend was.
A fire engine is used by a firefighter to rescue. T-R-E-S-K-U. To rescue people. Who uses it?
A fireman, by chance.
A fire engine is used by a firefighter.
Not wrong.
Yes.
Star of David there again.
What you put on your Christmas tree. We'll see if any of this is true, because
Okay.
I know. German flag. Definitely not.
That's a weird looking German flag.
A diamond.
Ooh.
A snowflake. Santa bauble. a stare,
Stare of David.
bauble, Santa in his sleigh, and snow.
Aside from the German flag, they're all pretty accurate, aren't they?
I guess.
It's the grid again.
Oh, this is about Grace Darling.
Who's that?
That woman who lived in our lighthouse. Oh, that's what I'm getting from this. Grace Darling lived in a lighthouse. It was very stormy weather. She saw it on the rocks.
Saw what?
That better not be it.
Saw what on the rocks?
That was it.
She saw what? I know there's a picture there of the ship, but
There's nothing that I could identify in this picture.
well, it's the ship there, so the ship was obviously on the rocks.
Yeah, but
But
I guess if she's in a lighthouse, she's so the ship, as because of the storm, has come onto the rocks. Of course. You've written about lifeboats here. Long ago, a man was Corrid Henry.
cold.
Great. Robert. Great head made a boat. Right, someone called Henry made a boat. It was called a lifeboat. He moved them to he made them to rescue people with them. Long ago, they could move beyond.
Give me it here. I'll read you the fucking story.
Jesus.
Wednesday, 6th of January, 1999. Lifeboats. I can see why you're struggling. Long ago, a man was called Henry. He made a boat. It was called lifeboats. He made them to rescue people with them. Long ago, they could move dinosaurs, and today they can move. Long ago they could move by oars, and today they can move by engines. It was 209 years ago when the first lifeboats were made. There are 200 lifeboats stationed in Great Britain now, and the old lifeboats are made of wood. The new boats are made of metal. But look, when I wrote the old lifeboats are made of wood, and then I wrote the new lifeboats, instead of new, I wrote young. The young lifeboats. What's she said?
You have shown how lifeboats have changed very well. Try to write across the page. Sick.
Little bit of a diss there at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, the grid's back.
Oh, this is about Grace Darling again. Maybe this was the second part to the story.
So if we remember, she saw it on the rocks.
Like, because your teachers corrected you, but I still don't know what it says.
They rode the ship.
They rode the ship, yeah. 9 people were saved. She won a medal. She won a medal.
You have thought hard about Grace Darling.
Wow, really hard. Wow. Wednesday, 20th of January, Grace Darling.
I'm
after
fucking
the
sick
rescue,
of hearing about this.
what was said? Grace said, I am so tired and I have bad blisters. Father, her dad said, I am very proud of you, Grace. I wonder if that's true or you just embellished that. That's sweet.
Better not be anything more about her. What's that?
Oh my God.
What is it?
in the old days, little children had to work in a mine. It would be scary. Look at the little child on all four legs. What the fuck is
It's
that?
caving in back. Look at that third pillar.
Oh my god. That is so bad. Oh my god, this is about fucking Grace Darling again.
What's with the order?
I know. The sailor says, "Thank you for saving me, Grace. I nearly died." And a father said again, "You should deserve a medal now. You saved us." Well, you scribbled out father. Oh, that was actually not father. It was a newspaper reporter. And your teacher said good thinking.
Hey, always thinking.
Things that are magnetic, things that aren't magnetic. Things that are magnetic. Screwdriver, a sink. Don't know about that.
A metal sink.
Oh, of course. Sip.
Sip.
What is that? It looks like a little flag.
Sip.
Definitely says sip.
S-I-P. Don't know.
Robot.
Yeah.
Spring.
Yeah.
Nail. Not magnetic. What the fuck is that?
What does it say?
PL backwards P.
Plug?
Oh, I was looking at that like it was a mask.
I thought it was a mask as well.
600 boot,
Boot.
face, a ruler, and a basketball. And what is this one?
A tree in it.
Maybe.
Looks like a tree.
We'll go with tree. I can't make that out.
The plug would be a bit magnetic, to be fair.
It would, yeah. It's pretty shit examples, really.
Mm.
Read references again. This just looks like a shit exercise that I can't really get much from. Jobs in Beeston, one of the most... oh, God. I mean, what can't you do in Beeston?
Oh, my God. Look what it says at the top. If you can work out what that says, I know what it says.
Is the first letter a D or no?
It's an O.
Off license.
Off license.
And in co-op. Oh yeah, off license. Well, prospects are high in Beeston.
It's rough ends.
Oh, this is like an instruction manual.
Mm.
Get a bottle, cut it in half.
Which way?
It doesn't say, unfortunately. Get some card, fold it into a square. Get straws, make tooth shapes. Get a straw, strike it on the bottle.
And there you go.
Stick it on the bottle. And that's how you make whatever that is.
Looks like a Little Shop of Horrors. Like a scorpion or something.
Yeah. All right.
The scale's a bit off.
Ooh.
Look at that colouring in.
This is if you went to a Victorian school. In Victorian schools, if you were naughty, the teacher gave you a slap or a whack.
What would you rather have?
The teachers wore dresses. Everyone's very miserable in the Victorian school there and mean.
I would be with decor like that.
Terrible. How the weather affects what I wear.
Have we already done this?
Yeah. You must have needed a refresher. So in spring, when it's sunny and rainy, you wear a coat and an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
And in spring, I'll wear a coat and an umbrella. And she's asked why. And you put to keep cool.
Umbrella keeps you cool.
Yeah, and coat as well. In summer, it's sunny. You wear a t-shirt and shorts. What if your bottom is like a letter M?
Maybe just to lay down, chilling with my knees up.
Yeah. I'll wear a t-shirt and shorts because it's hot and they keep me dry. In autumn, it's windy. So wear a jumper and trousers because it's windy. Fucking hell. In winter, it's rainy and snowy. A woolly jumper because it's cold. And your teacher said, keep thinking hard about your reasons. We need more from you. Just a picture of some different weather conditions.
Weird how I wrote rain with a silent W. Like, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I've noticed when reading this, a lot of the way you've spelt things, I feel like because you would have been around so many German people, that's just how it's their pronunciation of things in it because you heard the accent so much.
Maybe. Look at that fish.
It looks like a person half in the water.
It does, doesn't it?
I really can't bear more fucking grids. How the weather affects what I eat. So on hot days for breakfast, you have cereal and milk. For lunch, a sausage roll and cola. And for tea, pasta and cheese. Coca-Cola.
Sponsored.
On cold days, for breakfast, a toast and a cup of tea. Lunch, hot dog and sausage. Something and...
Sausage roll.
Sausage roll and cocoa. I guess that's Coke again. And rice pud.
Never.
For tea, cheese toasty and tea and hot chocolate.
Tea and a hot chocolate. And a cheese toasty. Doesn't sound very nice.
No. Gone upside down again. Wind Trio. The first song was The Borrowers. The instruments were a bassoon and a flute and a piccolo.
Guess.
What instrument sounds like that though? Piano.
Maybe.
A violin and viola. There was 4 people.
So I got a story about this. This was a woodwind band that came in and played in assembly. And then we got to ask questions after they'd performed. One of the guys was in a wheelchair. And I put my hand up and I asked in front of the whole assembly. Then instead of anything about the music, why are you in a wheelchair?
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I had the right intentions because I was going to talk about Uncle Robert, who was in a wheelchair. But it was just
Did he answer?
He was quite professional.
Bless him.
And I think the teachers shouted at me in front of everyone and said, "Don't ask that, it's very rude." But he was like, "No, it's fine, I'll answer the question."
Yeah.
I think he said he had an accident.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
God bless him. It's funny because you said Wind Trio in the title, but there were 4 people.
Oh, well, one of them was me. I was watching.
About Alexander Graham Bell.
Inventor of the telephone.
Light bulb?
Telephone.
Nah, Thomas Edison.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see now, won't we? In 1847, Alexander Graham Bell was born. When he grew up into a man, he invented...
When he grew up into a man?
Yeah, into a man.
That's a stupid thing to say.
He invented the very first telephone.
Called it.
Yep. He was very interested in deaf people and speech. He was interested in the telephone was made of 2 instruments. Your teacher liked it. You thought hard about his work.
No description of how the telephone works.
Am I going backwards there?
Don't think you are.
Oh, it's because I had to turn it upside down. Read it backwards now like a Chinese book. On my walk, I saw a daffodil, a tree, signs, daisy, bushes, paving stones, and a wall.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Well, it's clearly me going into space.
You're like a monkey.
Look at
You're the hole to get the umbrella, like.
look at the solar system there. Look at the moon. Saturn in between moon and Earth. Earth next door to sun.
Oh my god. That's great.
That is good.
Easter things. What the? This is a rabbit. Why has it got a mermaid's tail?
Easter in it.
Easter things. Rabbit, eggs, surprises, footprints, hats, Easter parades. We're having a great time. Yes, we are. Of course we are. I know we are. It's mad that you've done it back to front just like I'm reading it, actually.
Because it's like a manga. What the fuck is that?
This is an Easter egg. This egg has all the things in it that I drew on it.
Yeah, it does. Too right, it fucking does.
Cadbury's cream egg inside the egg, a butterfly, another egg, a chick. That's like a bath or something.
Oh, I thought that was real then. I thought that was real.
I wonder what that is.
It's like the other bit of the body in it.
Oh, yeah. The powerful jaguar has lots of spots and it is the most powerful animal in the forest. That's a tree in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, I thought that they were
Well, if you
legs
read what the teacher
coming
said,
down.
then you'll understand.
Yeah, of course. What is the rainforest like? It has lots of trees in.
See.
Wow. If the trees were chopped down, we would die.
Greta, is that you?
See, it's like you've destroyed society there. Yeah, clever, deep.
Going back towards where you've already been there.
Telephones, past and present. 1934. Got the rotary phone. It was heavier. It had meaty dial. It dials slowly. It is black.
There'll be people listening to this who've never used a rotary telephone.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I have.
They were about when I was a kid, like in like grandma houses and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used one. In the 1970s, it was much lighter. It had no dial. number buttons, and it's different colours.
Number buttons. And finally, we've introduced different colours. Welcome to the 70s.
In 1999, much, much lighter, no cord, aerial. It has buttons. It fits in your pocket.
Hey.
Mad, because this is 1999, isn't it?
Yeah,
so this is like...
That's the height of technology.
Yeah, because Mum and Dad had a phone that looked just
that
like
Motorola,
that.
yeah. With a clear case that's strapped to your belt.
Mad.
Maybe now's the time to revise that and add... I'll tell you what's mad. Oh, not quite. I was going to say, we're almost... It goes like 70s to 99. We're almost like that leap again.
Yeah, you have to add another grid. If the trees were down, we would die.
Yeah, we get it.
Why? Because trees make oxygen, plants die.
There you go.
Last page.
We're ending on a high.
The biggest mountain is Mount Everest. It is... Look at the 3. It is 3,000...
It is...
30,000 It is 30,000 feet tall. It has snow at the top.
That was a good trip down memory lane.
Jesus Christ.
What was your favourite bit of that one?
Honestly, my favourite bit was the drawing of you in space. That umbrella, I love that.
That was good.
That was really good. What was yours?
I liked the comparison with Grandma.
Yeah, that was good.
I think that was good. Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
Forever immortalised in the podcast. I hope you've enjoyed watching this nonsense. Send us off with a vape, Mary, if you do the honours. And we'll see you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.